Much. Sweets are delicious to eat, but all those sugary delights are not always healthy for you. In fact, too much sugar, it can be downright dangerous. ABC7's Summer Smith recently sat down with a registered dietitian to talk about how a sweet tooth can actually go bad.
Pretty much everyone loves a sweet treat once in a while, but sometimes a sweet tooth is not such a good thing. Joining us this afternoon, Natalia Garcia, a registered dietitian and licensed nutritionist. Thank you, Natalia, for joining us again. We are talking about our sweet tooths. Lots of people have this problem. I'm guessing everything in moderation. So what are the dangers of too much sugar and the types of food we eat?
Thank you so much for having me back. Well, the dangers of having too much sugar is developing chronic conditions and promoting a lot of systemic chronic inflammation. A lot of people are diagnosed sometimes too late with prediabetes and diabetes, and these are conditions that can be totally prevented and even reversed if one watches their intake of added sugars.
Okay.
Not natural sugars too much. So there's a difference I would like to make there.
Yeah, I never knew the difference. So what is the difference? I think sugar is sugar.
Thank you for asking. Well, you know, there's a big difference. You have natural sugar in your fruits.
Okay.
And the beauty about fruits is that you have fiber. So when you eat an apple, for example, that delays the impact of the sugar in your blood because of the fiber. And when you have something that has a lot of added sugar, such as soda or a lot of coffee creamer, this goes straight into your bloodstream, and it's also the kind of sugar that is very pro-inflammatory, doesn't have any protective anything against it, whereas fruits or even vegetables that do have sugar, they're actually pretty beautiful for the body. The body loves it. In moderation, of course.
Again, moderation.
Moderation. Yes.
Okay. And many may be surprised, like you're saying, just how much sugar is in our food, even what are supposed to be healthy food choices, like you're showing us, you're saying moderation even with apples.
Moderation, you know, sometimes people juice a bunch, and I'll see them juice, and they'll tell me, Natalia, I put 3 apples and a pineapple and a watermelon, and sometimes it's just like, boy, you know, that's a lot. Even if you make orange juice, how many oranges does it take you to make this glass of orange juice? Just take a wild guess.
15?
Not that many,
okay.
But at least 5 or 4
oh,
of
okay.
big nibbles. So when in your life, Summer, would you sit down and eat, you know, 4 to 5 navel oranges in one sitting?
Never. I mean, some people might, but no, it's not something we eat 1 or 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So with juicing, that's kind of the same. So fruit is great, but you know, if you juice it, I'd rather you eat it because you get the benefits of the fiber and you're likely to not overeat it.
Okay. And just how much sugar do many of us consume every day? This is shocking.
Wow, this is shocking. So we may want to show that. So
okay.
Throughout my experience working with a lot of clients, I usually ask them, well, what do you eat in a day? And they tell me, well, I start with my creamer in the morning, and I may have some non-dairy milk, which has some added sugar, and I may have some yogurt, which has, in this case, 6 grams of added sugar, and then people will have cereal, which it's pretty much cookie in a box, and this for only half a cup. We tend to have 3 cups, honestly. This is already a good amount of 10 grams of added sugar just for half a cup. And then we may have some trail mix, which has also just for 1/4 of a cup, 29 grams of added sugar. So sugar adds up throughout our day, and we don't even know that.
Yeah.
So that awareness needs to be cultivated.
Okay.
If we want to be healthy.
And we're almost out of time, but again, if you'll just stress, why is this bad for you, eating the sugar? I mean, it can make you gain weight, but the internal health is serious also.
Right, thank you. That's a big difference there. Where I tell everyone, the meat suit, the outside, will reflect the health of the inside. So sugar can promote a lot of systemic chronic inflammation. All disease stems from inflammation, and it can cause neuroinflammation. It can put you at risk for dementia, heart disease, diabetes, and of course obesity. So tons of conditions that can be prevented and also reversed just by being more aware of our added sugar intakes.
I'm going to be checking those labels more often. All right, Natalia Garcia, thank you, Natalia, for joining us. So informative. And we're out of time right now, but we are going to continue this discussion tomorrow with one of Natalia's clients who actually changed his eating habits, and it helped his health. And to watch today's interview in full, go to our website, mysuncoast.com.